All right, welcome everybody to Wednesday Work in Progress or Work in Progress Wednesday. I don't remember. It is late on Wednesday, and it's because I decided to do this over video instead of email because I wasn't able to get everything out that I wanted to. And I feel like this format will give me time to say what I want to say and let you know about all the cool things I'm doing without you having to read a huge long wall of text email. So let's get into it. So I'm starting right here because I wanted to show you my backlog. These are basically the collectibles that I want to make something for. We've got things from a Pokeball tin to a in-box amiibo to this new Vegeta, which I want to make a shelf for in-box and out-of-box. And my cup hath runneth over because now it's going down there as well. So the first item is actually something that I already finished, but I wanted to revise a little bit, and that is these Bitty Pop stackable shelves. So they actually were a slip fit before, where you had to really push the two pieces together or the four pieces together to get them to snap fit. Basically, you had to push it to fit, and it was just really hard to do. And I thought, well, we need to make that a lot easier. So now it has a nice, like an eye joint, I think. I didn't go to engineering school, okay? So I think it's an eye joint, and it works really well. It's just really easy to do, and it holds securely. And I think the thing looks like Jar Jar, which is horrible, but it does work really easily, and you could stack them as high as you want, and it'll hold it securely. So the second item I wanted to show you is my woven shelf for Handmade by Robots, and it's actually out of the shot here, but these are the Handmade by Robots figures. They're these cool looking, like woven looking knit figures, and they come with this tag on the back, which is a really cool little barcode. The problem is sometimes this tag comes straight off the back and sticks out like an inch and a half, and it's really hard to make a shelf for it because that shelf, I want to have it like right up against the wall as much as I can, but that tag is right in the way, and some people's goes like that when they have it on the shelf. That's not cool. My boy CJ, Sidekick Inc., pointed that out, and he said, what can we do about it? And had a really cool idea. CJ said, why don't you take that woven shelf and make it slide out? That way people with tags that go to the side, well, they could have it a little further back. If they have tag that comes straight out the back, they could have it a little more forward. Another bit of functionality, just because of the way I designed it, is that this does rotate, and that's not really useful for this kind of shelf because it's a circle, but it is cool for another kind of shelf, and I'll show you that. So say you had a Funko box like this one, and you were like, well, yeah, I want to display it front facing. So you get a shelf and you display it front facing. You're like, this is cool, but now I kind of want to display it from the side because the side art is really cool. Well, this shelf does that rotating and sliding out so that you can. And that, I think, is really cool. Just, it's like a way to display things however you want, which is what I'm all about, right? So it's just a really cool way to, have it however you want. A lot of people have been asking me to make a shelf that actually is just a side-facing shelf instead of the normal front-facing shelf, and this does both. So the last thing I want to show you, I've been working on most of this week and started over the weekend. It is a shelf for the Captain America Civil War Build-A-Scene series. That is a series of 12 that just has these little hexagon bases, and they're not like perfectly honeycomb hexagons, they're different. And my initial thought is just a simple shelf that holds that hexagon, and it actually does work really well. You just put a command strip on it, and it fits, and it looks pretty good. I actually had a few of those up for a while, but I decided I wanted something different when I got some more of them. I cannot find the other idea I had, which was basically to put the two pops kind of sideways facing so that they would look a lot like the scene in that movie where they're kind of coming at each other, right? The last idea I had was this. Oh, that. The idea was to have them in groups of 6 because there are 12, and there's Team Cap and Team Iron Man. I thought about doing an interconnecting thing with them in front of each other, but then you can't see them all, and that doesn't really work out. So to get them kind of together, I put them together in as honeycomb a shape as I could get, which is more of just hexagons next to each other. You might notice I don't have any supports on the top of the back because I put them below, because with this many pops it gets pretty heavy and you need lower supports. You might see that this is actually 2 shelves as well because my printer does not print a shelf that big. It won't fit. I actually just lied to you because it did print this in one go, but I had to put it on its side to do that because it's just a little bit too long, and since it was on its side, it's just nowhere near as strong, and I don't feel like it's going to really work well for displaying pops over time. So we're not going to do that. So here is the finished print of the second half of that for the other 6. I'll also be shipping them with these wall dog screws, which make a small hole but work like an anchor, so they'll be pretty easy to mount. And you just want to mount it so it's pretty even like that. Just use a a level and make sure that those 3 holes are in the right spots. And it was pretty easy to do, and it looks great once it's up. Oh, I need another one there. So once I have all 12, this is going to look pretty cool. All right, so I think that covers the Wednesday work in progress for this week. I'm happy because I want to share the design process with somebody. And if there's any feedback or any input that you have on anything that you want to see me make for any of your collectibles, definitely let me know. Like I said, there may be a backlog. It may take a while, but I will get to it and we'll get it figured out. Also, I don't know what I was going to say. Oh yeah, if you like the format of this video, just let me know. Please do let me know. If you like the emails, let me know. If there's something that I can change to make this better and easier for you to watch, definitely let me know. I'm super, super open to any feedback in that regard because I really don't know what I'm doing. So really appreciate your help, and thanks for watching. If you're interested in any of the stuff that you saw, it will be up on SuperheroDIY.com soon. So have a good rest of the week.